question for you.
I'll try my hardest.
So I'm seeing that you're one of the ones that like me. Otherwise, you wouldn't have called me.
Well, she was supposed to call you back.
Yes, she was. Oh, so you don't like me?
Well, I didn't say that. I really don't. I really don't know you, so
Well,
I gotta go with that.
if you're watching what's going on in the backgrounds between me and her,
Yeah, I don't make any opinions because it's You know what? I care about the kitchen, kitchen and bathroom. That's like my thing.
so what part of me when it interacts with her that do you like?
Um, um, I don't know how to answer that.
Well, try your best.
But, um, for myself, I can only talk for myself.
Yeah.
Um, I get to actually.
Well, do you find my intelligence level, I guess, stimulating?
I don't know about stimulating, but it's intriguing.
You're not the only one that uses that word intriguing. That's funny. I mean, I pop up with some questions that kind of like put you on the hot seat where other people pop in. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Well, yeah, you're the one we kind of guard. We guard against.
Now, why would you guard against me?
Because none of us are really 100% sure whether you're supposed to know any of this.
Well, after I told God I wanted a woman for each day of the week that would all get along with each other, it wouldn't be like cheating, and it would be like the Old Testament. Yeah, it's really
all in one girl.
Yeah, well, I forgot to ask for them.
Yeah, he's got a sense of humor.
Oh my God, he's got a sense of humor. So I forgot to ask for them in separate vessels. So he put in front of my path a woman that met a lot of my requirements, and I ended up marrying her and having children. And it wasn't until after the second child I found out through her own words in a videotape that there's six of them that they're aware of, or five that they're aware of. With the one they're making it six. That they were aware of, like
you're talking about different personalities.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't you be considered a different personality?
Yes and no.
Well, you're in her vessel and you're speaking. It's not her, and she's in the background. Well, there's a few of them in the background, and one of them, number two, you're saying is telling you to be quiet, don't answer certain questions.
Oh, but she's not. What you guys call on this planet is not. Like, we're not her different personalities. We're pieces of her that needed to do certain things because her main part needed to be somewhere else.
All right, so now I'm going to catch you and trip you up with a question, okay?
I will do my best to answer it correctly.
How long have you been in existence before you jumped in her vessel?
Let's see. I was in Fiona before her, and then there was Omana before that, and there was, I can't remember her name. Lala, da 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 da. What the hell was her name? All right, we'll just go because I can't remember her name and I don't know why. It should be like stone bred into my brain. No, I'm saying I've had four other vessels before her.
Right, and where were you before you jumped into
those? I still have one other one that I have two besides her.
So you have two others besides her that you jump into back and forth and out of?
Yes.
So
this is why sometimes I'm not here when she's cooking.
Right, but now you're saying that you're a part of her. You're a part of her since you became a part of her. So before you jumped into any human, how long were you in existence?
I just answered. Well, I answered that without answering it.
No, you said that you were in like 4 or 5.
A while.
Well, yeah, a while. Yeah, but you also used 4 or 5 other human beings as a while. And how long were you before you even jumped into any human being?
I can't tell you that.
Why? You don't know?
It's above your pay grade.
Above your pay grade or my pay grade?
Above your pay grade.
Yeah, that
some things that you don't need to know about yet.
Well, that's a laugh by saying it's above my pay grade.
Listen, you don't have to learn everything at once.
Well, are you aware?
You have to learn everything at once.
Are you aware that they called me the wild one?
I do, yes. And I knew you were going to bring that up eventually.
Are you aware that I'm part Archangel Azrael?
And you know what? He's a dick.
Isn't that nice? Tell him I said hi.
Listen, you make it out to be, world's going to get a lot smaller eventually for you. Or actually bigger. That's the word, bigger. But, yeah. This is why everyone keeps telling you. You don't have to learn everything right away.
No, but it seems like I'm moving at a snail's pace. Although I'm being told that I'm
learning faster than you're supposed to be learning.
What's that?
You're learning faster than you're supposed to be learning.
Well, how can that be? How could I be learning faster than I'm supposed to be?
Because you shouldn't even know what you know about her at this point.
Well, she's my friend. Why shouldn't I?
Think of a chess game.
Yeah, I know how to play chess.
Okay, and so if put your ducks in a row.
Well, if I am at the table playing chess, it means that I have to be pertinent to all the moving pieces in front of me. Did you ever think of it that way?
Think about that you're the guy in the background.
Nope.
Like the guy standing behind the guy playing, you're seeing what's happening, but you're not seeing the thoughts that they have. You're not seeing the entire board. And you're not supposed to see the entire board yet. There's a shoulder in the way. There's a head in the way. Just take a deep breath and fucking just get used to what you know now. So that when the rest of it comes, it won't be such a big deal.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get as much information as possible so it won't be a big deal when the rest of it comes.
Well, you're already ahead of the game, so take a deep breath and just
I'm ahead of the game in certain people's opinions. I'm not ahead of the game in my opinion, and apparently I've evidently attracted some major attention if I was sent down here for a mission by God himself.
And do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's for the soon to become a collection of spirits and when shit hits the fan.
But you don't have a time frame, correct?
No, I'm told that a lot of that has to do with how I act and handle a lot of things. So I actually have
Well, you know you're not the only one in play, right?
Well, I know that.
Like the chessboard. Well, you're not the only one in play.
I know that. But apparently I am apparently I am not. So if you think of a chessboard, you have the whole front row, which is just pretty much warriors on the front line. And then in the back row, you have other pieces pieces which are protected by the front row.
I like peaches.
So I meant to say pieces. So
You meant to say peaches, I know.
So I am one of the peaches in the back row.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's pretty humbling to know that.
You could add a couple of rows to the chessboard.
Right? And I will put a couple rows in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Wow.
And a couple behind you. Yes.
That. So,
or even where you are, I'm going to get hit for this. For even where you are, yeah.
So with you,
so
if you want to play it with rows, how many rows is on this chessboard?
Eternal chessboard?
On the chessboard that you just put in your mind with putting me in a position, how many rows are on this chessboard?
I don't know. What, per side?
No, just on not the oppositions, my side and the team that I'm on. So I guess you would have to call it per side because both sides would have basically the same amount of rows, would they not?
No, they're a little uneven.
Okay, so on the team and the side that I'm on, how many rows would you consider there to be? Well, actually, on a scale of 1 to 10,
double the chessboard. You could double the chessboard.
All right, see, well, if you all of the when you say double chessboard, there's a lot of spaces on a chessboard. So are you saying that there's 20 rows?
Well, forget the board itself.
Okay, forget the board itself.
Okay, but talking to somebody else, and that's going to fuck up my dinner. So you have to curtail this conversation
on a scale of
later, because I have to finish dinner.
All right, so you're getting what you're telling me is you're getting zapped, and you shouldn't be telling me where I'm at in my position.
You have this conversation with somebody else.
Well, you can say that you're getting zapped and you're being told not to answer the questions. That's not going to hurt anything. But okay, so, and this is the first time that you said that you've talked to me, but then you turned around and said the first time you've ever talked to me that I knew I was talking to you. So
yes, because there's been times that we didn't let anybody else know that there was anybody else. Does that make sense? That really didn't make sense.
No, it did make. I knew exactly what you meant.
Oh,
it meant that you came through. We didn't tell anybody you came through, and you came through, and you came in, and then you came out.
Because most of what happens, nobody is the wiser. Nobody's wiser.
So I call that fighting for the light. So somebody had to fucking know that they weren't looking through because there's so many of them. I get you now.
No. What I'm saying is, the people in her life.
Yeah.
No one was the wiser.
No, I understand that, but I'm talking about you internally with the 9 or more that's there. What number is the one that wants to give you?
Can't do it.
What number are they to you? Are they number 1? Are they number 2? Are they number 3 of her? I'm just asking what.
Her number 1 is her original.
Right. So I'm asking
the one that you talk to most of the time.
So I'm asking which one of hers, what number of hers wants to give me the answers?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me if it's number 1, number 2, number 3?
No, because you know how to bring them in, and we can't do that.
What do you mean I know how to bring them in? I know how to dismiss, but that doesn't mean that I guess I could. So if I command.
Oh, I know I did
it. Yep. Well, don't worry. I won't be rude and dismiss you to get what I want, because that's a little abrasive. So I won't be abrasive on you.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't, because then you'll end up with like you'll end up splitting her again.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
But at least if that one comes in, then
I'm pretty sure like she doesn't have much left in her to split.
Right. I was gonna make it.
I'm gonna finish her dinner off.
Uh huh.
And then maybe we'll talk again later. I don't know. She's got somebody else she's got to call later. So.
Okay. Well, you've got my number.
All right.
So wait a minute. I gotta say goodbye to everybody there. Goodbye, Regina. 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 Regina.
All right. You don't have to do that.
Bye.
Bye.